Hey y'all, Phantom DC here, going to be reacting to Supernatural Season 14, Episode 18. Let's see if they actually did kill Mary Winchester. Mom and Jack ain't here.
Looks like they left in a hurry.
Try Jack.
Jack is petrified for what the hell he just did.
Rowena?
Yeah, just got off the phone with her. She says she has a spell that might track them down.
Okay, well, that's good. Yeah.
So will she be the one to tell them, yeah, I can't track down Mary because she dead?
Jack used his powers. He killed the snake.
Yup.
I think Jack considered it a mercy. I was gonna tell you, but
You just wanted to wait until we were already freaked out.
I'm sorry. I don't think Jack is well, Dean.
You knew my mother?
I was there when you were born.
We're getting flashbacks.
Nick?
Guess again. Hello, son.
Nah, they better not been like...
No. That's not possible. You're dead? Alright, you got me. Not Nick, I'm not Lucifer.
Tecumseh
I'm
mine?
you. Buddy, you killed Mary Winchester. You cannot come back from that, and you know it.
He could.
Flapping your wings all around, trying to run away from what you did.
With Felix.
Really? With the snake?
I'm just saying, Dean. I'm trying to understand. Jack without a soul.
We don't know that he doesn't have a soul.
Seems like he doesn't.
Okay, I don't want to... Let's just not talk about it.
Hope Dean's not gonna come upon the remains of his mom's. There's Nick's body. Damn, she ashes.
In the cabin. It's...
Cassie a flashback with Mary.
That was a close one. You should know they're happy. And finally, they don't have to be so alone.
They were never alone, Cass.
Castiel. They were never alone.
If he did something to her, if she is... then you're dead to me.
Come on, Dean.
No, he knew. He knew something was wrong with the kid. He knew it, and he didn't tell us.
It wasn't malice. It wasn't evil. It was like Jack saw a problem, and in his mind, he just solved it with that snake.
The snake?
What he did wasn't bad. It was the absence of good, and I saw that in him. But we were a family, and I didn't want to lose that. So I thought I could fix it on my own. Felt like it was my responsibility.
Your family,
So I left.
do it together.
I didn't tell you.
Say it.
I don't know what happened or where she is, but I can tell you with certainty.
Mary Winchester is no longer on this earth.
Damn. Confirmed death. Hopefully, like, her soul's in heaven. If not, oh.
Rowena. She's got the Book of the Damned. She's resurrected herself more times than we can count.
How? We don't even know where your mother is.
Then go to heaven and find her.
There's your solution. Oh, Jack.
It was an accident. I didn't mean to. I just wanted to be quiet. I just wanted her gone, but only for a second. And I thought it. You need to help me undo it.
Thinking the same thing like the Winchesters were.
Necromantiorum requires enormous power. The ingredients are relatively simple. Nothing you wouldn't have handy in the bunker.
Rowena!
Ah, stalling. So she was lying about the spell?
Rowena!
Tricking me.
Just talk to them, Jack. They're your kin.
Come on! Open up!
Jack flashback with Mary.
Okay.
Outward position.
Right. Parenting is always a struggle. You always feel like you're failing, but then you look at them and somehow they're amazing. Somehow they're literally the bravest, kindest, most heroic men on the planet.
Yeah.
I mean, from the very beginning, you knew. But, we fell for him because he had a good heart and a good soul.
Had.
And he did. After Maggie and the other hunters died, I just left. Just dumped Jack on Cass and left.
Now you're blaming yourself.
I talked to Donatello about Jack. He said he was good as far as he could tell. But then he talked about how powerful Jack was, and that he could never really be sure.
Now Dean's
And it was
beating
a
himself up.
This torment that you're feeling right now, it's just a reflex. It's just a habit, man. It's an echo from when you actually could feel something, when it mattered. But you know what? The sooner you give up this little fantasy, the sooner this phantom pain can go away.
Shut up.
Oh.
The last thing.
Her body.
Think there's anything left of her body?
Why are you here,
I'm looking for someone.
Mary Winchester? If that's why you're here, then you should leave now.
Why? There may be a way to bring her back.
Why would you want to do that?
Because she's gone.
She is at peace.
Oh, good. She's in heaven.
Cardinal rule of magic. Disposition affects execution, and you are spinning? Whatever you bring back, it won't be her.
Then help me.
It better not become like, the finale big bad here.
I won't.
That was just uncalled for, bro. Spell working. Just don't bring back like some type of evil Mary Winchester.
What are you doing?
The engine just stopped.
Jack making sure they don't interfere.
It didn't work.
No.
Damn, he disappeared. Hey, but there's like a body of Mary though. Now Dean's flashback with Mary. Her sleeping on his damn shoulder.
Cass, Sam, Dean. They're never gonna trust you again. And you know what that means. What? You can never trust them.
No.
I saw your mother's heaven, and she is happy. She's with John, and there's no sorrow, there's no guilt,
Oh, they share heaven.
just joy.
Then why not have John's name on the door too?
Jack brought back. He just brought back a shell. A body, that it was empty. Just a replica.
Kingdom Hearts style? Chain of Memories?
Incapable of holding life.
They burn the replica. They even put in the moment where John returns. Her initials next to Sam and Dean's. Was John's initials there too? So, not gonna lie, this was a pretty good episode of Supernatural. Your tribute to Mary Winchester. She originally died in the very first episode of Supernatural back in season 1. And then she gets resurrected in the finale of season 11. We were, dealing with her return in season 12, her in season 13, and season 14, the second to last season. She dies, and you can see how emotional like the brothers were. Castiel was, freaking Jack was, depressed, angry, confused. Like, damn, he was pretty much just like all over the place. And then you have, you know, his subconscious mind just, you know, in the form of his father, Lucifer. And damn, that pretty much is kind of like your like signs where it's like, yeah, he has no soul left, to the point that if he did have a soul still, like maybe it would have appeared in the form of Castiel, but with, you know, Lucifer there, I don't know if they're just trying to deceive us and be like, yeah, he has like no soul, to the point that his subconscious mind is like in the form of Lucifer, or they're trying to psych us out there. Because I don't know, I'm still like, throughout this episode, even like previous weeks, it's like I was debating with myself, okay, is there at least some type of ounce of a soul there left? And with that subconscious mind, it's like, yo, this guilt you're feeling, that just echoes, you know, Phantom Limb of like your former self, where, you know, you had that guilt and stuff, but in reality it's not there. And you see like, you know, Jack is beating himself up, you know, and he's like, even like appears to like Rowena at one point. I'm just like, yo, chill out, don't even kill Rowena or anything. Even if they do, she'll just come back, you know, she has that fail safe. But damn, and even to the point where she's like, yo, we need a body, and there really is no physical body. He's like, I'm so gonna try. And then it just pretty much the replica appeared, which again reminds me of, you know, Kingdom Hearts. Those who play Kingdom Hearts, I know what I'm talking about. But like, damn, even to the point where when we didn't even get confirmed whether or not her soul was in heaven, like I began to remember, not American Gods, American Horror Story, like the current season, which is, well, right now it's like April 12th for those like watching in the future of 2019. So like the previous season, like there was a character that no way when they killed someone, like their soul was like, you know, gone from existence as well. So that was, I was kind of like worried there with the whole, when Jack says like she was gone, it's like, okay, we don't see a body, but what happened to the soul? Is that gone too? And if so, that would have been like, whoa. Pump the brakes, CW writers. But nah, she's pretty much, her soul's in heaven. She's at peace, you know, according to the angel whose name still escapes me. Which was Naomi, so I can remember, yeah, it's Naomi who told him that. But say like, yo, she died in like the peacefulest way, like no pain, nothing. It was just in an instant, you know, and she pretty much is in heaven. The way how she said she was like in a special heaven, it seems like, because they did mention season 5, like some couples, or maybe it was that season or some other one later down the line, where they say like some couples do like share a heaven. And the way how like we go to her heaven, like we didn't even see like John and like Mary's name on it. It was just Mary. So I don't know the way how even like Castiel was saying, it's kind of like, you know, her last memory or like, or happy moment in time, like was just with John. So it's like, I don't know, maybe if anything, it would have been like great if we actually got a conversation where like, or just even seeing like maybe she like is with John and tells him the news that, you know, she's like with another child, and like, you know, Dean is like in the corner playing with a toy or something. So it's kind of like the whole family literally there, not physically Sam though or anything, but something of that nature where it's like the family that's actually there within like her happy memory or so. But just damn she's dead. I know some people in the community just don't like Mary Winchester. It's like, I see that she's okay, like I still don't harbor like any bad feelings or anything towards it. I know some people are just happy that she's gone. Sad and messed up the way how she ends up dying though, but they're just happy like, you know, the character of Mary Winchester is gone. But yeah, it is what it is there with the community. But well, some people, I don't want to say like the whole community, I'm just the only one. Because it sounds like I was like talking to like, you know, some people like Google Hangouts and thing where I know that they watch Supernatural. I'd be like, so what you think of Mary Winchester? Do you like her? Do you hate her? Like, I'm cool with them. Like, okay, so I'm not the only one. But yeah, and sometimes people in my comment section are just like, yeah, they're kind of like feeling sad about what happened with Mary. And some people are like, well, at least she's no longer there. They're like, damn, like you had like Castiel beating himself up because hell, with the whole snake situation, he just didn't want to like ruin the family right at this point, because, you know, they were just dealing with the whole Michael situation. So it's like, oh, I don't want to bring up the fact that, you know, Jack may not have a soul and he can be, you know, the new villain or something next episode. So he was like, I'm just gonna keep it to myself and just try to like do this on my own. But no, it's a family, man. You should tell everyone, and maybe it would have ended differently. It's like pretty much that was like another part of the episode where it's at one point where if you lost someone and it's like you begin to like in a certain way, because you can just lose someone, there's nothing that you can actually can truly do. But there's like certain cases where something happens to a family member and you're like, or just even a loved one, and you're like, well, maybe if I did X, Y, and Z, then this would have never happened. Maybe they would still would have been here. And that was pretty much what's happening with Castiel and freaking Dean and Sam. Like Sam was like, well, Jack was dead. I made the call to bring him back, and the way how they did it, him having his soul, it being used in the process, and how if it burns out, who knows what would happen? The death of Mary. And he was like, if with the whole Hunter's dying in the bunker, well, if I never just pretty much just dumped him on Castiel, who we all know what hell freaking Castiel with situation with him, he just pretty much kept him to himself. Dean with Donatello, he's blaming and stuff like, yo, he pretty much told me that he's not 100% sure, like something could be bad, he's powerful, so it's like he's a Nephrim. It's like we don't truly know, because even when they went to, you know, Donatello, who pretty much doesn't have a soul, it's like, well, that's, he's looking at the human side of it, but it's that he doesn't know himself. It's like, just a feel. I just hope that he doesn't become the villain, and maybe you just bounce back from this some shape or form. Maybe the next big thing is to like learn, okay, how to like, you know, bring back his soul or anything. So far, the only person that, you know, Castiel knows is God, and we don't know if God's gonna appear in the next final 2 episodes of this season. I don't even know if they're even gonna do like back-to-back season for the season finale, or it's gonna be week after week. I think it's week after week, because I remember like looking at my TV schedule, and it seems like Supernatural is gonna do their finale at the same time as freaking Gotham. So I think it's like it's not even back to back. It's gonna be like week after week. So like, oh, how is it gonna truly be? Because there's still people are saying like, yo, it's a possibility that freaking other universe Michael is like still alive, and it's like, well, if he is, then maybe that's it could still be the villain. But if not, it's like how they're gonna truly conclude it. So, this is gonna be like one interesting finale of how it's going to all transpire. Till then, like or dislike the video, comment what you guys thought of the episode, and come on, before you know, John went back into the past, they really should have had him like carve his initials on that table, because let's actually look at it again, it's like you have Mary's initials, Sam, Dean, but you should have had John do the same thing. Like, someone probably were editing this down, and they're like, yo, we kind of messed up by not putting that in there. Let's CGI some, like, you know, initials of JW there or something. Come on now, come on. But I am Fandom D saying, and I am signing off.